Hello, friends. They're at it again.
I got a baby wombat.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chelsea. You know that. I know that. I'm just a lady with a bulldog, a camera, and too many opinions. And as y'all know, I have a lot of opinions on entitled influencers. We're keeping the series going, okay? I'm excited about it. Oh, sorry. Oh my God. You scared me. That was really scary. You know what's even scarier than someone staring at you in the corner of your office while you're reading? No judgment, it's okay. Feeling like you're being buried under credit card bills, personal loans, or even medical debt. Sometimes it can feel like your money's working harder for your lenders than it is for you. But it doesn't have to feel that way, and it doesn't have to be spooky thanks to PDS Debt, who is, I'm sure you're aware, the sponsor of this video. PDS Debt does more than just help you manage your debt. They empower you to take control. Using their platform, they go beyond the numbers to understand your specific financial situation, because everyone's situation is unique. So cookie cutter solutions aren't going to help everybody, but PDS Debt can craft a personalized solution for you. No cookie cutter solutions, just a clear path to financial freedom that fits your lifestyle. And here's the best part. There's no minimum credit score required. So whether your credit is bad or fair, they're here to help you save more, pay off your debt faster, and put your money where it actually belongs, in your savings account. I know from personal experience, it can be very overwhelming and stressful to feel like, oh, I just actually, made a big dent in paying off this portion of my debt or this credit card or this lender. And now, thanks to interest or hey, just life happening, now I've kind of fallen behind, and it can feel like truly a never-ending vicious cycle. So I get it. But no worries, because getting started is easy. Go to pdsdebt.com/Suarez. That's my last name. You know it. SUAREZ, to complete your free debt assessment today. It is super, super quick. You can literally get it done in 30 seconds. And that way you'll be able to see what options are available to you. Every day is costing you. Stop pushing it off. The more you push it off, the more money it's costing you. So like I said, get started today with your free debt analysis, super quick, at pdsdebt.com/Suarez. And thank you again to PDS Debt for sponsoring this video. Now back to the shenanigans. Today we need to talk about someone that you might already seen or heard about, because dear God, it's everywhere. I hate it. I hate it so much. But let's talk about Sam Jones, or Sam Strays _ on Instagram and TikTok. Now, Sam is a hunter influencer. I wouldn't even call her an influencer. I know, but I feel like every single headline that I see, if someone just even generally posts to social media or talks to camera or has more than 5,000 followers on social media, they're like, oh, influencer does this. And it's like, that's my Uncle Gary. He's not an influencer. That's just someone on social media. But of course, people hate influencers. Listen, girl, I technically am one, and I don't like them. Okay. Now, Sam, according to her own Instagram bio, where she does have 92,000 followers, which that's double what I got. So, hey, maybe she is an influencer. But it says outdoor enthusiast and hunter, wildlife biologist and environmental scientist, MSc. Don't know what that means. Maybe she has a master's degree. Who knows? World traveling. And then, it says some other hillbilly shit on there. So from what I have seen, which won't be a lot, because not only did she make her Instagram account private, looks like she just straight up deleted her TikTok page, which is good choice, girl. But she didn't delete her Threads account, which is funny when people forget that they made a Threads account. So they need to also private or delete that. So we have all the posts from that. So we'll go over that too. But she also deleted this video that went viral too. So Sam posted a video, and she is American, but she was on vacation, a trip, whatever, in Australia. And she posted a video where she seemingly gets out of a car and goes and picks up, I'd say, little baby wombat. Wombats are chonky. They chonky boys. But she runs over, grabs a wombat that's following its mom, and takes it from the mom, and goes and shows it to the camera, all because she had the life goal or bucket list, whatever, of holding a wombat. And it's then go to a wildlife experience place or sanctuary or something, not where you're ripping it from its mom. Oh my God. And trigger warning, you see the little mama wombat come over, and she's like, give him back my kid. I could not imagine. If someone took my kid from me and just ran away with it, what the fuck? You're about to be having lunch with Jesus. You're about to be deleted off that census, just like you tried to delete yourself on social media. So let's go ahead and watch that awful video.
Just caught a baby wombat. Look Look at the mother. It's like, oh, it's chasing after her.
I got a baby wombat. Okay, Mama's right there, and she is pissed. Let's let him go.
No, he's right.
All right, let's let him go.
What if at the end of this she just throws it into the field? That would be not hilarious. Obviously, that'd be horrible.
Come here, Mama. Come here.
Now, here's the thing. A lot of people, first and foremost, are you sober? Because I don't think you'd be doing that if you were sober. And am I the wildlife and animal enthusiast too? Yes. However, the difference here is it's just wild to me. Like I would never, like, yeah, I'd like slow down and look at them, but like, I feel like the one rule, not one rule, there's lots of rules, but like anyone who knows anything about nature, wildlife, anything like that is like, you say you're a wildlife biologist. You should know, girlfriend. If you see a baby, anything, you look around for that mama and you are not getting in between them. I don't care if it's a wombat or if it's a girl. One of the scariest moments ever, even though black bears are basically just big raccoons, but one of the scariest moments ever, I was on a hike and I saw a little black bear, just a little ball of fuzz walking around. And I was like, oh, oof. And I was just like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. I don't see the mom. I need to like get away. I need to climb a tree. Wait, they climb trees. Yeah. And then she was fine because I wasn't touching it. I wasn't following it. Like he surprised me. Their butts are so fuzzy. I'm obsessed with them. But if it's one of those or if it's a manatee, like whenever I live in Florida, there's manatees literally everywhere, dolphins everywhere. But whenever I see in the Gulf of Americas, in the Gulf of Mexico, standing there and, you know, there's a big old black blob of a shadow, not black so you can see it, but a big gray blob floating up and, oh, it's a baby. And I'm like, oh dear God. Even if I'm not meaning to be in between them, I'm just like, okay, let me just like get away from you. I have had manatees come up and rub up against me. And I'm like, I am not touching you. I'm going to back away slowly because, hey, guess what? That's illegal. Not only, yes, those are endangered species, of course, but harassing like any type of wildlife like that is illegal. Now, yes, she is in Australia when this video is taken. It is also on camera. What are you doing? And I don't want to be like, girl, do it, but like off camera. Don't film it. But like, why are y'all so dumb? Like for someone who's an enthusiast and I don't even want to call her an expert because I don't think she is, but a wildlife biologist, you sure are a dumb. This just shows that you don't have to have a degree to be smart. You can have a college degree and still be a dumb. Okay, this is dumb behavior. And also those shoes, hideous. What are you doing? So I looked further into her content because I do think that when, you know, the clickable headline of it all, the clickbait, right? A lot of articles are being written and it's like American hunter or like hunting influencer, like harasses. And a lot of people will have that connotation of like, oh, well, it's a hunter. Like she enjoys like hurting animals. And it's like, well, no, like most like people who are hunting, you consume that. Like, yeah, it's fun, whatever. I mean, I've fished before, right? I love fishing and that's fun. But also we eat everything we catch if it is legal because there's a little scale, like there's requirements you have to hit. And this person should know that. So looking at her threads, I, could kind of tell like, okay, it looks like she is more of a, like kind of showing like the responsible side and like, I don't want to say ethical, but responsible side of hunting. So for instance, here is a picture from last month and it says, oh, that was a beautiful deer. My goodness. That's so pretty. So there are these pictures of, she feels so dumb saying unalived a deer. She went hunting and it said, got my first axis deer. Oh, so she was already in Australia at this time. Australia is full of epic wild deer and harvesting this, what? Maybe this didn't go to college because this punctuation she's using in grammar is absolutely horrendous. Whatever. She says, after the hunt, I skinned and salted the hide. So she's going to be using the hide or selling it. And then she's so excited to be able to have the meat and the skull from the hunt. Yeah. So I mean, I really feel like as long as you're using, not to get all like dances with wolves on you and, Katunka, great movie. But like, if you're going to go hunting, use all of it. Eat the meat, sell the meat, whatever, even if you don't consume it, right? I just feel like so like disrespectful to the animal in general, but then also like just what's the point otherwise, like that's such a waste. Then like it dies and its life has no meaning. A great example of this actually, one of my best friends, his name is also Anthony. My husband's name is Anthony and he's gay. So I call him my gay husband. It's fine. So he just went on a like safari type trip in, I think it was Botswana. I'm pretty sure. But they went on a little hunting trip and I think it was like water buffalo or something like that. Shit was huge. If I can find some pictures, I will. But I saw it on his Instagram stories and I was like, oh, well, that kind of makes me sad. But then the next Instagram story it showed they fed over 1,000 people, like an entire village with that meat. And like, obviously they got some too, but like, that's what like that type of guided trip or something that he did, like that's purposely what they do. And then also they like went and like caught poachers. And I was like, well, sir, do you have the authority to do that? What are you doing? But yeah, it was very like educational and very like awesome. And he's not an influencer. His account's private. But like, I just think that's so cool. So if she's going to be like someone like that, and I mean, even showing just this part, she needs to work on, you know, writing, I guess. Typing comprehension, I guess, just writing and reading comprehension. Girl, whom I say that half of y'all are probably like, you're dyslexic, calm down. You're right, I am. But yeah, it's very interesting that like she's posting this type of stuff and it's like, I'm an enthusiast, blah, blah, blah. And it's not your responsibility to teach people things, but to have like that type of platform and what accent was that? And then to like do this and like kind of explain it like ethically, like she always says, like always grateful for food and experiences that these animals provide. Love that. And then, yeah. And then she's talking like about the number of like mule deer in her area and all this. And like, that's awesome. I love that. Educate. Cool. And if people don't like it or if people don't eat meat, then okay. But like, if you do eat meat and then you're like, oh, well, like what she's doing isn't okay, or like hunting isn't okay. And it's like, that doesn't make sense. You eat meat. Someone kills that animal, right? At least with this, like all of it's being used. You know, it's fair. I don't know. Listen, you can have your own opinions. You can have your own morals and, you know, ethical standpoints with that. That's okay. Whatever. I enjoy eating animals. But, you know, that's that on that. You know who hated this, I bet? The vegans. I bet the not like normal vegans, normal people, logical people, but like the crazy ones who were like, would you eat your dog? And it's like, Rebecca, calm down. No, I would not eat my dog. Actually, I have to go pick him up from the border today. Not me being like, where is Wickham? I just got back from Cabo yesterday. Okay, calm down. But yeah, so she deleted everything. She's received so much backlash. Here's actually an expert statement. So as a lot of people are asking like the not only ethics, but like the legal aspect of this too, because doing that type of and then engaging with, touching, molesting meaning touching, harassing, provoking animals that are on the endangered species list in the US, absolutely yes, like completely illegal, not okay. If there was a video out there of me hugging a manatee, not only would I probably be canceled, also like I'm from Florida, would that be different? I don't know, but I'm also not ripping it from its mom. But still, if I was like hugging a manatee and there was a video of it, which there's not, if it like got enough traction, like I'd probably be fined. I think I'd be fined. I think that's what it would be. I don't think I'd be arrested. I think I'd be fined monies. I don't know. But hey, if I'm ever going to do anything stupid, first thing I don't do is film it. Okay. Because these people are idiots. I really think allegedly, possibly just my opinion. I really think she was probably drunk because who the runs out of their car to go pick up an animal and run away from its mother and holding it like a swinging little baby that's just their pants. Like, what are you doing? Anyways, so a lot of people are mad about it and asking like the legality aspect of this because she's an American. Yes, but like this is in Australia, right? So this person from the Australian Conservation Foundation, her name is Jess Abrams, and she's a national nature campaigner, said interfering with the joey could have, which is the baby, the little baby. It's what you call baby marsupials because a wombat is a marsupial, right? It sounds right. Sure. Listen, I'm focused on whales right now, okay? I can't even think about other animals. They have a lot of marsupials down there though, huh? Anyway, so could have a long-term impact on the wombat, and the human scent may even cause the mother to abandon her baby. To see this so-called hunting influencer literally take a young wombat from its mother and cause such distress to both the young and the parent is really disturbing. I completely agree. Like that's the whole aspect of this that I'm like, maybe they're trying to, like the ominous media is trying to frame her as like, you know, you enjoy hurting animals. But I really think if you look at her content, it makes it even worse because it's like you are someone who like makes it seem like you are like ethically hunting and using all of it, the horns, the whatever, you know, it's not dying in vain, right? In vain. So this influencer has clearly done this because she thinks it's funny, which she was laughing. It's not funny to do that. Or she's trying to get likes on social media, but it's just grotesque. That's a very good way to describe that. Selfish and completely unacceptable. Entitled, would you say? This particular visitor has got a track record of her. Ooh, yikes, I didn't know that. This particular visitor has got a track record of harassing and interfering with wildlife. I hope she's got the message from the backlash that she's received online that this is not the way you treat wildlife anywhere in the world, especially not in Australia. Yeah, bitch, they got like 90% of their wildlife is like super poisonous. Like step off the plane and like 6 animals are trying to kill you. And there have been multiple other pictures that I was able to find of like her just picking up random other animals in the wild. And that's, like I said before, if you want to go to like a sanctuary or like an exhibit or something like that to where it's controlled and maybe those animals are used to it, and you paying a fee to be able to do that, like, you know, goes towards research or something good like that. Like for instance, there's alligator land, which basically is just Florida in general. Alligator land in, I believe it's Lakeland, Florida, which is closer to where my parents live, like 40 minutes from me. And they have a like capybara encounter or experience or whatever. And you can go in, have lunch with a capybara. And I don't know if y'all know this, I actually don't love capybaras. I mean, they're cool, but for the past like 4 years, my Instagram has only literally just been showing me capybaras. And I made the joke like 2 years ago that I was being like harassed by Instagram, and that Instagram and all social media was like pushing capybaras on me. And then that's like all y'all started to send me. And then even some of y'all sent my son like capybara like stuffies and stuff, which is so funny. So it really seems like I'm obsessed with them. I'm not. I love whales. That's my favorite. That's my favorite animal. I cried when I saw a whale a few days ago. I saw a lot of whales. And I did cry. I got goosebumps. It was amazing. It was a religious experience for me. I might cry again. Anyways, so I think if you're doing something like that, that's completely different, but it doesn't seem like this person does that. But then also like you could think about it like, oh, she's trying to be like Steve Irwin, RIP. RIP Steve Irwin, you would have hated this. But again, that's someone who, I don't want to say like he's doing it in like a controlled space, because a lot of times he wasn't, but a lot of times it was for like rehabilitation purposes and like, oh, I have to, you know, catch this like invasive species or something. Like there's this guy on, was he on Instagram or TikTok? I don't know. If I can find him, we'll insert some videos of him, but he was in the Everglades and he was trying to find these, because we have a lot of invasive species in I was about to say in Tampa, me being one of them. No, I'm local to the area. I'm supposed to be here. But there are so many invasive species in Florida, and it can really be damaging to the ecosystem and to the other animals that live here. And so, for instance, some big released like years ago, apparently released a bunch of Burmese pythons or something. And there's like multiple like 10-foot long ones or like 20-foot long ones apparently in the Everglades. And it's just like really everything up down there. So this guy like goes through and like tries to find them, and he'll be holding up like a bunch of snakes, and he's like, I didn't find this, but I found these. And it's like, oh my God, but those are invasive species. And like, so like, it's okay for you to go get those. Don't do that, obviously. Like let professionals or like actual people who know what they're doing do that. But he'll also find like other lizards and gecko, whatever other reptiles that are invasive too, and that again are really up all this. And then we'll either like, I don't know how he does it, but like give them to pet stores or like give them to like rescues or something like that, where they can like take care of them and give them to a zoo. I don't know, but stuff like that where it's responsible is the point I'm trying to make. That guy's amazing. I'm gonna try to find his stuff because it's so funny, because he's like, oh my God, look at that swamp puppy, and it's just a giant gator, and I love it. I love gators so much. They're just so cute. Oh, have y'all seen that reel of the little baby gator, and he's trying to do a little death roll, and it's like, sir, that's a little sliver of uncooked chicken. You don't need to try to kill it. You're so cute. Ugh. I was about to say I would love to get a pet gator. Chelsea, what are you doing? This is what we're talking about. You can't do that. I mean, I probably could. This is so Florida of me, but I was driving my golf cart to Publix, which is our grocery store, the other day. And in one of the retention ponds around the corner, there's a quite large gator just sunning. And I'm just like, ugh, I love Florida. I love living here. Listen, I might not have the rights to my own uterus, but I do have pub subs and a gator down the street. So cheers, I guess. Handmaid's Tale. Anyways, you guys, don't be like this girl. What she's done is disgusting. And like I said, she deleted the videos. She deleted her TikTok, privated her Instagram. Apparently she has another Instagram, but that was deleted as well. And I assume that what she's going to do is like maybe in a month, she'll like make it public again. But yeah, I mean, I just find it real interesting and unfortunate. Not like for her necessarily, but like for that wombat. I hope that little wombat's okay. Wombats are so cute too. So please just stop like with nature. Please just leave it alone. As someone who lives in a lawless swamp, please leave it alone. Okay? Please stop with nature, like in the wild. Also don't with nature in like zoos, but I mean, like don't like throw food at them in their habitat. That's what I mean. Like, you can go to zoos if you want. I don't care. But anyways, this girl sucks. Like having that entitlement, oh, dare I say, where you think that even the caption of this, my dream of holding a wombat has come true. So your little doo-doo hopes and dreams are more important than this little wombat's like level of emotional distress. What if he dies now because the mom ditched him because it smelled like your I don't know if she smells bad. Probably though. Anyways, so this girl sucks. She's gross. Also, don't go harass anybody. Please don't do that. I don't do brigading obviously either when like, you know, it's when someone like sends, like weaponizes their entire audience. I think you can report her to some type of regulatory organization in Australia. I think she's still there. I'm not quite sure. This video was posted like within the last 48 hours. So I think she's still there. Or maybe she fled the country. Who knows? So yeah, that. And then also if you want to send the video to, or even this video to, what's her name? Georgia Purcell. She is amazing on social media and in general, but she is an elected official over there. Politician, that too. She's in their parliament. Do they have parliament? Spoken like a true American. But she is an ex-exotic dancer and she's amazing and I love her so much. And she's like breaking down so many stigmas and she's also an animal activist. And she's honestly just the like, she's so great. I love her. I'll have her Instagram tag down below too. She's amazing. So yeah, like send this video to her, this one, and be like, hey girl, get her. Get her girl. Get her girl with your beautiful blonde hair. Okay. Speaking of beautiful blonde hair, did you know that your hair looks so good? Why are you so hot? I'm talking to just people who are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you dead me, please leave. Why are you here? I don't understand it. However, if you want these nice words, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel. Not only will I tell you that your feelings are valid, that your ass is juicy. Double chin? Where? I don't see one. A waist? Girl, non-existent. You're a skinny legend, okay? Nips, the perfect color. That pigmentation, I see it, girl. They're so cute. They look great. Belly button, squeaky clean. Does not smell like vinegar. That's what I heard. That's word on the street is that you are beautiful and possibly, allegedly, just kidding, it's a fact, very intelligent and that your feelings are valid and that you're glowing. And it's not because you missed your period. It's because that's just, you know, you're beautiful inside and out. Okay, so stay spicy, assertive, all that stuff, maybe a little delusional, who knows, feral, yeah, girl. And I will see you in my next video. Oh, hey, subscribe to here. I would appreciate that. But then also, this series is doing really well. So if you have any other entitled influencers that you want me to cover, then please, for the love of God, send it to Chelsea@ChelseaSuarez.com. Or you can also always, if you're a Reddit girly, I see you, babe. If you're a Reddit girly like me, you can tag me on there too. I am CCSUAREZ. It's just you/CCSUAREZ. And you can just tag me and then I'll see it. Get it, babe. Or tell me on Instagram or something like that. Girl, come on. Or leave in the comments of this video, whatever you want to do. But I really want to continue this series because I really like it. And I really like you. Maybe, I don't know, possibly. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.